The only place that you can feel joy, that you can experience life, or that you can accomplish anything is here in the present moment. Hello, and welcome to the Akashic guidance for the upcoming week. This is going to be June 14th through the 20th. All right, now, here's my constant reminder that I'm reading the collective energy. This is not an individual reading. If you want that, reach out. We will do that, and it will be amazing and affirming and lovely. All right, let's look at the energy for this week. First, I want to tell you, this week could very possibly be incredible. This could be an incredibly fulfilling week that puts you on the right path, that makes you feel joy and uplifted and all of the amazing things. There's a caveat here. This is why. Because the collective energy of the week feels a little bit like all of us are rushing around. All of us are moving faster than is necessary. A lot of us are not in the present moment. Okay, so this is the downside of this week is that many of us will have this feeling that there's so much to do. We need to plan. We need to prepare. We need to get our ducks in a row and get everything ready for these future things that we're envisioning on the horizon. Whether they're real or imagined, we'll have a tendency to want to rush around this week to take care of the future. If we do that, we're going to lose out on the present, and that is what the guides, they keep coming back to over and over again when I'm asking questions about this week. They're saying, no, right here. We need you right here. Your family, your friends, your coworkers, your clients, your students, whoever it is you're around, they need you in the present moment this week. This is where we're needed. You'll feel pulled and drawn to plan and coordinate and do all these things for a future that you don't know if it's actually coming or not. Pull it back. We need to be in the present moment. Okay. I'm looking at my notes. Yes. Okay. The moment I opened the records, the very first thing they said to me is stop planning. Stop planning. They said you will have the largest impact this week if you pull back, step into the present moment, take a look around, notice what is needed, address those needs. That's where we should be this week. All right. Now, practicalities, because some of us have jobs where we're asked, maybe our job is to plan for the future. Maybe you do have a very legit event coming up or some sort of situation that you really do need to plan. Hi, that's me. I am teaching at Nomadic Yoga Festival this weekend. I really do practically need to prepare my 3 classes. I can't just walk into that. I want to feel like I'm prepared. So I asked them, tell us how to apply this in a very practical way. Here's what they said. I said, okay, if you do find yourself in a place where you really do need to plan some things, you need to be practical about your life, they're saying, okay, we get it, you can do that. But when you sit down to plan it, you need to look at your watch and plan when you're going to stop. So this can't be like, okay, I'm going to sit down and plan my classes for this weekend, and then 3 hours later, I realize, oh, the whole afternoon's gone. And now I have to rush to my next thing on the calendar. So they're saying, if you're going to do this, sit down, try not to sit and plan the future for longer than an hour. When possible, if possible. Always plan, sit down and say, okay, in 20 minutes, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go say hi to my kids on summer vacation, or I'm going to take the dog for a walk. I'm going to sit outside. After no longer than an hour, preferably 20 to 30 minutes at a time, sit and plan, do something practical, and then plan, okay, what am I doing next? Doesn't have to be a crazy taking up the whole afternoon present moment activity, but you do need to continually bring yourself back to the present moment. Okay, other little phrases that I wrote down from being in the records. Here's the thing. The slower you go this week, the more you will accomplish. So it's one of those weeks. We have some weeks where I say, go, go, go. What's your goal? You need to move towards it. But this week, we're having the opposite energy. The slower you go, the more you will end up accomplishing. Okay, let's take that to heart. So if you need to plan, do that, but you need to back out. You have got to plan some slower, slow motion time. Okay, and here's the follow-up to that. If you rush this week, if you spend your week rushing, you will miss something. There are these really important gems that will float to the surface. If you're rushing around, you're going to miss them. And then whatever final result you're planning for will not be as good. So if you're looking for quality, you gotta slow down or you'll miss it. Okay. And then I asked, like I like to ask, what can we look forward to this week? And this was so funny. The guides were like, it's like they wanted to sort of pop me upside the head because the guides were like, what are you talking about? They said, this whole week is what you can look forward to. They're saying, this is a gift. And this week is such a gift. A week where you're supposed to go slow and make connections and have nice conversations and be in the present moment and enjoy yourself and luxuriate and have joy and love and all of these things. They're saying, the whole week, you silly girl, is what you are looking forward to. Don't spoil it. Yeah, the whole week is a gift. Don't ignore it. Okay. Drop your comments down below. I can't wait to hear. Also, if you have a specific question you want me to ask about next week, drop it. I'll ask it. Let's see what happens. Okay, slow down. We can do this.